This video is on when is Memorial Day. So it started back in 1868 to honor Civil War soldiers who died in the Civil War, and it was celebrated on May 30th. So if I was making this video back in the 1800s, it wouldn't be very interesting. It was always celebrated May 30th. And then we see something happens here at 1971. We see it jumping around. We see some complex behavior because it was redefined to be celebrated the last Monday of May. So in 1968, there was this uniform holiday bill that the government passed, which was designed to create 3-day weekends. So by forcing it to happen on a Monday, we get 3-day weekends. So it always happens on the last Monday of May. So it can happen as early as May 25th and as late as May 31st. So if you say how many weeks are in a year, everyone knows there's 52 weeks in a year, but then there's one extra day. 52 weeks is 364 days. So this one extra day kind of messes everything up. So if you've ever noticed, your birthday always advances one weekday each year, and advances 2 weekdays on leap year. So you get kind of the opposite thing happening here. Let's zoom in on this pattern. So your birthday occurs on a fixed date. This is happening on a fixed day of the week. So it's actually happening one day earlier each year. So, and 2 days earlier on leap year. So we see every year is happening earlier, and then it wraps around earlier. 2 years on leap year earlier. So if we look at this, I made a table. You can kind of see that happening here. If you look at 2016, it happens on the 30th, then the 29th. 2018, this year it's on the 28th. So it's happening one day earlier each year. Then 2020 is a leap year. It happens 2 days earlier. And you just get the same pattern happening over and over again, of occurring one day earlier most years and 2 days earlier on leap years. And then it's wrapping around from the 25th. You can't go any lower than the 25th, so it wraps around to the 31st. So, so this pattern here has a period of 28 years. The 7 for the 7 days a week, and the 4 for the leap year. So 4 times 7 is 28. So if we look at this color coded now, we'll see this blue pattern is then repeated here in red. So every 28 years it repeats, and it will be like this up until the year 2100, because that year is a multiple of 4, but it's not a leap year, the year 2100. So this pattern stops then, but it's good until then. So the real question is, it's based on this thing called Doomsday. Doomsday is defined to be the last day of the week, the day of the week of the last day of February. So the day of the week of February 28th, or the day of the week of February 29th on leap year. And once you know that, you can figure out various dates. For example, like if you know when Doomsday is, Memorial Day is some simple function of that. But calculating Doomsday is the hard part. So in any case, we've learned... it also used to be called Decoration Day. Memorial Day used to be called Decoration Day until after World War II, and then they changed the name to Memorial Day. 1971, they redefined it to be the last Monday in May, and it has a 28-year period up until the year 2100. That will ruin everything, and we'll need another video with a updated, more complicated calculation. Thank you very much.